Listeners should be aware that the following program contains language and audio images which may be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.
It's time to holler down the pipe chase and rattle them bars, because we're going to do a prison show for you right here at beautiful old, historic old, exciting new KPFT Houston, from the heart of Montrose, where we all hope tomorrow will be a better day.
It's repeat. It's another night. Here we go. It starts again. Hello, it's Friday, July 31st, and we're here at the prison show. And we have the prison show gang here. All of us are here tonight. David, Joanne, Athena, me, Dani. I'm Dani, and Linda. So we're all here. We're going to have a great show, even though it's hot in here. It's hot in here. So David has lined up a fantastic show for us this evening. As usual, Megan Sanger, she will be on calling in. Trisha Ruiz. Hey, Trisha. She will be on. So Megan is the litigation and post-conviction paralegal. We've had her on the show several times. Trisha is the president and advocate at Texas Inmate Ministry Support and Advocacy, TIMSA, and director of Hope Welcome Center in Amarillo. And of course, Linda and I will be here with the Death Row Angels segment. So we have a great show lined up. Was that not loud enough?
Yeah, I'm not complaining. Did you hear me say anything?
I thought I saw you pointing at me like going.
Never said a word.
Well, you usually don't.
I was over here dealing with computer stuff, trying to figure out why it's not. It was set to go off at 9:02. The closing was set to go off at 9:02.
9:02?
Yeah.
It should. The closing.
It should have been like 10:58 or 10:57.
I think
like
Linda
that.
did it when we were walking up in the building. She said she was going to come up
and just mess with my stuff, huh?
And put it at.
Howard worked so hard to get that on there.
I know, but she was coming up here. She was determined.
Now I got to do it all off a Dropbox.
Oh no! Well, but we know how to do it off a Dropbox, don't we? Actually, I shouldn't say that because I don't know if I remember.
Yeah, I share it with you every week. You still have access to all that stuff.
Oh, yeah. No, I do have access.
Yeah. I mean, one of these days I might not be here, and then what are you going to do?
Hello? What do I do?
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Hello?
Yeah. I really would like to go on vacation one of these days.
Hello? You would? Hey, I think she's on the... Is someone on the air?
Yeah, well, I don't have her turned on, so...
Oh, okay.
She could be talking and it's red all day long, but...
And someone...
That's why you can't hear him. Oh.
No, Sanger was dropped off.
Oh.
Yeah, she was on hold. And hey, call back. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
I hung up on the other one, too.
She hung up on the other one, too.
You know, where can you get this type of entertainment? I mean, come on. you know you love this kind of entertainment. And for the people who thought I didn't get married, I did. See? Told you I did.
It's beautiful, too.
Yes. And Joanne was personally there, so she knows I got married. Or we got married. Right, CJ? Smile. All right, now let's get Megan Sanger on the line so we can start this show off right. Maybe. Hey, Megan.
Hi, how is everybody?
Doing great. How are you?
Oh, we're doing just fine in Michigan. It's brutally hot. I'm sure maybe not quite as hot down in Texas, but I know that a lot of the advocates that I work for with prison reform, we all really appreciate and respect all the good work that you guys are doing.
And we appreciate you. Now, I know since the last time you've been on, we've received several people wanting your contact information or wanting to hear from you again. So I hope everyone out there is listening because she's here now. She's going to be talking. So what do you have for us this evening, Megan?
Well, so I've shifted gears a little bit. I'm a previously incarcerated woman from the great state of Michigan, and I'm also a litigation paralegal. And currently, our prison system here, MDOC, is under extreme crisis like the majority of them. However, it's gotten so bad to the point that I believe at this point over 23 past and current legislators are calling for the director to resign.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a pretty big deal. And then in late March, MDOC rolled out a safe initiatives plan only to immediately follow 3 to 4 deaths in the Women's Huron Valley Prison, which is the only prison for women in the state of Michigan. It is absolute neglect of those deaths. All of them are horrible, period. But one woman was scheduled to be released within 7 days. Oh. They discontinued her medication for schizophrenia from a previous diagnosis. She had been trying to get into healthcare for 2 weeks, had been calling other organizations to help her, and she ended up passing away days before she was to be released, and she was, in her late 20s. That's absolutely asinine. It's unbelievable. I know I just got reports tonight from the men's prison in St. Louis, at St. Louis in Michigan, and that house is about a little over 1,000 inmates, level 4 and 5s, and they're at a 30% staffing vacancy, and our union leader has been calling our Governor Gretchen to bring the National Guard in. I hear that those boys are ready to riot. The men are not getting showers for as long as a week. They're supposed to be getting at least 3 showers a week. I mean, we have some serious issues going on.
It sounds like it. I know there's serious issues across the country, but
absolutely
for the ledge to start getting involved to ask the director, you said?
Yep, to ask the director to step down. Now, I do know that of those 2 prisons that I'm discussing under MDOC, there's 26 total prisons in our state, but the Women's Huron Valley warden took a leave, and, they won't tell much more than that, right? The St. Louis warden was reassigned to our state capital Lansing area administrative. Also don't know too much about that. But they're doing the Texas 2-step, which you guys are probably pretty good at. We can hardly get any data. It's Michigan, unlike Texas, we don't have capital punishment, right? Mm-hmm. So it is my humble opinion that when you are providing such poor, health care that it is now becoming neglect, MDOC doesn't have a right to execute its prisoners.
No, absolutely not.
And if you get a prison sentence, that doesn't mean that you should die. That's absolutely, it's awful. And as of recently in the news, there's been a woman who I did know when I was in there, not very well, but she is unrecognizable. There is so much mold in the women's prison. This woman has mold growing out of her ears, and she is deathly sick.
Mold growing out of her ears?
Listen, I can't make this stuff up. I swear to God. Absolutely. And so much so, there's been a lot of litigation going back and forth between her attorney, her name is Crystal Clark, her attorney, and MDOC, and they've agreed to move Crystal Clark, I think she's been there about 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, to Duane Waters, okay, which is like the MDOC hospital. But here's the deal. So that's at the men's receiving center. So she's locked up all the time. They're in a staffing crisis. She's now in like a weird hospital male prison. But she is getting better, which is the good news. She's out of that environment. I'm not sure what's next for her, but she is doing much better. But the whole thing is just janky. You know, it's unbelievable.
That sounds like a word that I would say, jinky. I would say jinky.
Well,
and it's true. It's true from what you describe it. Now, let me ask you real quick. The mold. Is that something that other people are getting, or was it because of her condition that she got the mold?
So it's because other people are getting it. There's a couple. The Todd's Law firm, from what I understand, I'm not affiliated with them, has taken on a lot of or if not all, for what I can see, women who are having this problem with the mold. It's bad. You know, when I was there, they have the horse and pony show where, they wake you up in the middle of the night. They make you start scrubbing, everything so legislatures can walk through. And that's the only time you get bleach. I mean, that's just how it goes, right? I mean, not that it's okay, but it's pretty bad. I mean, there's systemic facility failures across the board. There's no place to move the women. Where are you going to put the women? There's only one prison, right? You can't shuffle them around. But the staff, and I don't know, I think across the board, both of those prisons are at 30% vacancy. That is really problematic. I actually have a confidential source that reached out to me last week that told me that the correction officers at the St. Louis men's prison, they are going into work and they can't work one single shift without having some kind of violation because there's not enough people to even give these guys showers.
Oh. That, like you said, this is systemic across the United States. But, every time you hear a new story about it, it keeps getting worse. I mean,
absolutely. Yeah, it does. I don't understand at what point are we going to say, okay, we need to make some immediate changes. Our prison systems, whether it be federal or state, they are employed with one thing, okay, to provide the care and the custody of people who have been sentenced. They are unable to do that at this time, in my very humble opinion. And so if they cannot do that, what are they going to do? Now, I think the union leader calling for the National Guard, I've been screaming that, since I got out. Now, I got out in 21 after 38 months, and when COVID hit and the National Guard did come in to the Michigan State Prison, it also had the opportunity to change the dynamics, right, of a work environment for the correction officers. And, a lot of stuff couldn't fly any longer because there was kind of a watchdog in there, right? And there was some more humane treatment. I think it's a fabulous idea.
Yeah, I think it's a fabulous idea, too. It couldn't hurt down here in Texas either.
No, and you guys are brutal down there. I just told someone, don't go to Texas and take a wrong left turn. They'll get you. You guys got some pretty hard, and Michigan's got harsh rules too, but you guys got some pretty harsh penalties going on over there.
Yeah, we do, but I can, I've been doing this for, a few decades now, and I can honestly say I haven't, I mean, maybe I didn't overlooked it, but I can honestly say I haven't heard of mold growing. I mean, it was growing out of her ears. It's unbelievable.
It says it was also in her lungs.
Oh.
Yep, and in her lungs.
Aspergillus mold growing out of her ears and lungs from chronic environment exposure.
That's correct. Now, what what they, since these, now they're saying it's 5 sudden deaths. The number one reason people pass away in prison is from chronic illness. Well, take a real hard look at that, because the reality is the chronic illness, that's preventable. You can treat that. You can give them, heart medication, cholesterol medication. But the healthcare system is they call it death care for the exact reason. It's abominable. I'm screaming from the hills, guys.
So, what have you been doing to advocate for?
Well, so I've actually, as of late, I've been talking with some organizations, and I was not intending on sharing the next information, but I'm thinking about starting my own advocacy organization here, maybe in the next month or two, because the very reality is that, our prison population is underrepresented. Their families, it's just a taxing on everything. You're going to pay these people in Michigan, I don't know, between 79 cents a day, right, to $1.70 a day, and then you're going to charge way more money for commissary. People's families can't afford to do litigation or to advocate or to spend, it's a full-time job. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to get up and running and get some traction and help some of these people here in Michigan to start out with. That's my hope. We'll see what happens.
Well, I know we're going to keep our fingers crossed for you. 'Cause we do have a gentleman that calls in every once in a while from Michigan, the Prison Nation. Is that right, David?
Yep. And I've got a guy who writes me, and a matter of fact, he's been wanting to send some pictures to Megan, and I didn't have a good address, so I told him to send them to the prison show. But
absolutely.
But I haven't got them yet. So.
I'll give you I'll give you all my information, David, and we can connect. If I could, I would take everything on and try to find attorneys for everyone and move forward or rattle the cages and create some noise, because sometimes you just need to bring some attention to the grave conditions, right? And that alone will help, especially if you can have some, people who have some say or nay, right? And I'm always willing to help people, especially when, there's no reason for inhumane treatment, period. That is not what a sentence is.
No, it isn't. That's not your punishment by any means.
Well,
right.
And it's abominable. I don't even know. And although I will say that the interesting thing is that while the state of Michigan is going through this crisis, I have gotten several firsthand accounts from correction officers who are reaching out to me who wish to remain silent, but who are like, this isn't us. We don't want to do this. This is administrative. We want to provide our job and ensure the safety and the prisoners are getting what they need, and they're just not able to do it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think that a lot of states are feeling that same pressure. A lot of the officers have reached out to us. Of course, they want to remain anonymous, but we do appreciate the feedback, and I do believe that the people that are with the lawsuit for the Texas heat in the prisons, they reached out to the officers union, but they weren't interested. I imagine they weren't, for obvious reasons, the officers union. Yeah, we get that. But we do see a lot of positive feedback from the officers stating that they don't wish to do it as a whole. Now, we do know that there's some that...
Oh, absolutely. I mean, correction officers are like teachers or like garbage men or like sailors, right? You get some good ones and you get some bad ones, and that's kind of just the breaks, unfortunately. I don't believe that people go into a system wanting to cause harm, but the reality is that those employees are there as much as, the inmates, and it's a toxic environment. What do you think is going to happen?
Right, especially, with the mold, it's not good for anyone. So, I mean, regardless... but
absolutely not. It's horrific. But I did jump away from something that I was doing. I'd love to have an opportunity. the best way to get in touch with me, I guess, for right now is to maybe go through you guys, but I'm happy to get my email out if someone has family that they can get to send me an email, and that's just at megsanger@outlook.com. That's MEGSANGER@outlook.com. And anything that I can do, you guys, to support your efforts, I'm a huge fan of you guys.
Well, we're a huge fan of yours, and we know a lot of the men and women inside are huge fans. We appreciate you being on tonight, Megan, and we hope you have a great weekend.
You guys have a wonderful weekend, and thank you so much for your time and your effort. We certainly appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much.
Oops. I'm sorry, Meg.
Yeah, she got cut off.
I thought she was saying bye, and then she said one more thing, and I don't know what it was.
Yeah. And it wasn't me.
No, it was me. It wasn't Joe either. It was me.
Yeah, it was all David. All right, now let's get to Trisha, who is sitting on line 1. Hey, Trisha.
Hello. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. How are
you this evening?
Oh,
I'm good.
Oh yeah. Let me dangle that. Yeah. I'm doing my ring. A few people didn't believe me that I got married, so I had to show it off.
I believed you, and I'm happy for you.
Thank you so much. So what do you have for us this evening?
I don't have a whole lot, but just a little bit. So I do multiple things. My newest endeavor is I'm the director at the Hope Welcome Center, which is a hospitality house in the Panhandle. So we primarily service families visiting Baton, Clements, Dalhart, Jordan, Meckler, and then some Plainview just based on where they're coming from, because sometimes they would have to pass Plainview to get to us, but if they're coming the other direction, so it all depends on where they're coming from for that unit. But we're open to help any family out that's visiting in the Panhandle to make their travel to the unit less cumbersome. We do operate solely on donations from our guests and the community. And right now we're going through it, but we're going to get through it. We typically provide overnight housing for those visiting the unit. They would need an extended or special visit, though some exceptions can be made based on the situation per usual. And each Sunday evening we host a family meal, and I can tell you it's delish and always on point. We barely have any leftovers, and I know how to cook for a family. I come from a large one. So our guests are usually happy on that front. So if your family is coming in to visit you and you're in the Panhandle area, have them look us up on Facebook, and then I will have the contact information later, and you or your family can reach out to us. And then as Joanne knows, or you guys also know, I'm also the president of PIMSA, and I have multiple tasks that I do under that umbrella. And the primary one is we minister via mail right now, but eventually we'll be in the units to those that are incarcerated throughout the state of Texas. We attend all functions that relate to those incarcerated in Texas. That enables us to continue to teach your families to be your voice. And that is essential for anybody that's incarcerated, to have somebody out here that can be your voice and that you can trust one another to give them that free range to do what needs to be done for you. And a lot of men and women incarcerated throughout the U.S. and beyond, they simply don't have that. So advocacy is an important role. And leading into that, what we have noticed, and I kind of talked to David about this earlier, is in the state of Texas, within the last year or so, I can't remember the time frame because so much has gone on in our world, PDCJ revamped the guidelines and provisions around the SPD, which is Security Precaution Designator. And under that umbrella, they have different codes. One is commonly referred to as a CB code, and that is one that is given when men or women in the state of Texas get caught with certain contraband, refusing to do a UA, or soliciting money, whatever the case may be under that code. When they get a case or they are accused of something under that, they get hit with a CB code that comes with a long list of strict punishment, and it hurts the inmate, it hurts the family. And what we are noticing and this is openly being investigated, is there are some that got a CB code that had outstanding debt, and a lot of the ways those debts are paid is through swapping tablets to use funds on the tablets and or through other means, and with them not having that ability to pay that, or with people just being straight predators, they're going into online groups such as on Facebook, and they're seeking out, they'll go into the unit groups with a new Facebook profile, and they will look for that incarcerated person's family. They already have the intel, they know who to target, and they are shaking them down for hundreds and thousands of dollars. The most, I think, we spoke to a woman and her total was over $4,000. If I'm correct, I'd have to go back through the notes, but it's in the thousands of dollars, and it's insane. So that being said, if your family, for any reason, is coming to you and telling you that people are trying to put money through them, specifically but not limited to Facebook, and you know undoubtedly that that is wrong, because we all do, they need to contact local law enforcement to have them investigate this, because that is not okay, and families are being scared into paying money that they shouldn't be paying. And now for us, I understand that many of us that have a loved one incarcerated or have been incarcerated or are incarcerated, we may have a problem that comes to addiction, and addiction is a variety of things. It could even be my Starbucks addiction, to be honest. But that comes with needing support in recovery. So if anybody is incarcerated and needs any type of guidance through recovery, you can reach out to us. Our address will be, I'll give that out in a minute. Me or a member of my team will be happy to help get you resources to aid that recovery and to help you step forward into a new life. That is what we're always here for. So I want you to know that we don't judge, and anybody that has participated in the prison show, they definitely don't judge. We are here to help support you in any capacity, even if it is a recovery capacity. And that's really all I have to say on that front. One of the other things that I do, and this is unique to the Panhandle, is I am an officiant, just as Joanne, and I focus mostly on the units around me, so in the Texas Panhandle or West Texas, and that enables me to give families a much more reasonable rate for their services versus having to drive across the state to perform the service. So all of that said, that's really all I have. I know it's a mouthful, but if anybody needs to reach out to us for the Hope Welcome Center or for TIMSA, our address is P.O. Box 30771, Amarillo, Texas 79120. I support all states. If I don't know the answer, I will find it. So if you're in a state other than Texas, still reach out if you need help. And then if you have a loved one that you want to reach out to us, the email address is simple. It is support@timsadvocates.com, and that's T as in Texas, I as in India, M as in Mary, S as in Sam, A as in Apple, D as in Delta, V as in Victor, O as in Oscar, C as in Charlie, A as in Apple, T as in Tom, E as in Echo, S as in Sam.com.
Well, I know some of the men and women are eager to write to you. We've mentioned on the prison show for, some time now about the new CB cases that are, and that people really have to understand that it affects not only them, but everyone on their list is removed.
They are, and that is something that I'm dealing with my loved one. And this is how harsh it is, and I'm just going to be raw and candid. My loved one has 5 family members on his visitation list, 5 direct family members. His mother is dying of cancer. His sister is dying of cancer. His other sister has PTSD so bad if you call her phone, she's going to shut down. So in every home that they have, their ringers are legit turned off. One sister has issues I can't say, and then so forth and so on. So there is and his aunt, she is not in a capacity to travel. So that being said, I am the only person that was on his list that could potentially visit him, that could potentially put money on his books to help him survive. I am his only lifeline outside of this darkness that he's having to deal with within his family structure. And what is so frustrating to that is they tell them, if you get a CB code, you can ask for an exception for somebody to be added to your list. He first asked, and the unit told him, we put her on the disapproved list. And I was like, wait a minute, that's not the rule. It's to remove me, not put me on the disapproved list. You have to mess all my stuff up. So they corrected that. And then they apologized, which I accepted. But then they said, because he has family on his list, we're not going to approve you. So he either needs to take that family off of his list in their darkest days so that you can be on his visitation list so he can actually get visits. He hasn't had a visit since 2024, and I was the last one that visited him. Or if he doesn't take them off to add you, then he's just not going to get visits, or he's not going to have contact with his family. And that was a position that we were put in. So all we have right now is correspondence that takes 1,000,001 years, and all for a case that when they pulled, like, I want to say it was 16 of them from the dorms to go give the UA, every one of them failed that test. So that tells me one or two things of somebody that worked in addiction counseling. Either they had a box of faulty tests and got a false positive, or they had a problem in that area where there's heavy smoking, because it was all for methamphetamines. They have a heavy problem with methamphetamines at that unit, specifically in that dorm. So it doesn't matter who you're going to test, whether they're smoking it or not, they're all going to pop positive. So that's one of the two dilemmas there. But for somebody that has never asked me for anything other than one pair of shoes when we could send them in, has not asked me for anything, he has shown no signs of somebody that's in active addiction. And when you're on meth, it's just like cocaine. Once you start it, you can't stop it. It's just an avalanche of events that come after that. So I know those tests either had to be faulty or because there's an excessive amount of smoking in a small area. And still, with that data presented, the agency still said, no, thank you. So they are being cut off and ostracized from their only lifeline, even when there's evidence to prove that what they're being accused of, they're not doing.
It's very, it is harsh, like you said. I mean, we have people that, think of it this way, that you cannot put any electronic funds on their account for 5 years.
Correct.
Like I can't deposit funds for one of my friends for 5 years. He cannot get an e-comp for 5 years. And this is just about everything now. That list of CB cases is so long. And of course, people are ripping them down in the day rooms, so they don't have, unless we send it in to them, they don't have that. They don't know what that list contains, of course. So, you know, pretty much anything you do just about now is a CB case. And it's really sad. They can't, like your friend whose mother and sister are both dying of cancer. You know, that could affect them. That could affect people that don't even know him indirectly by being removed off of someone's list. It's just not worth it. None of it. I think Terry Peden spoke about it last week. It's just not worth it.
It's not, because it's not slowing down the problem.
No, it isn't. And the people most people who have that addiction, they're not concerned about it.
They're not.
No.
And I was married to a man that he couldn't let go of the sugar booger. He couldn't let go of it, and he got creative in hiding it. He would purchase shared finances, married for a very long time. He got so creative in how he acquired it and how he used it for a period of 4 years, I thought he was clean until I accidentally found it because he got sloppy. So somebody in active addiction, they will go out of their way to hide it and not be seen with it. They will literally go out of the way. So it is wild. But even when I visit the units, like tomorrow, I have a visit with one of my loved ones. My service dog is also a trained canine. And I can't tell you how many times she's telling me that a visitor has contraband on them. So she's a trained narcotic dog. She can tell me whatever what would be considered a legal substance in the free world. She can tell me that somebody has it on them. And every time I go to visit, they have to put me in the corner so that she will quit alerting us when somebody has it on them. So, and it's not always family that are bringing it in. It's people that have non-contact visits. It gets in even from staff. She has alerted to staff in the past. And I'm like, whoa, this is out of control. So I just asked them, can you please put me in the corner so I don't have to deal with the knowledge of this? And finally they have. But, I mean, it gets in a variety of ways, and it impacts our loved ones, even that aren't using it, because then when we push vocally, we're very vocal about it. They come harder, but when they come harder on the families.
And they do. And I'm sorry we have to wrap it up, but we appreciate you being on, and we look forward to you being back on soon.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed the time here, and thanks for the invite. I'm always a call away if you need me.
All right. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You take care. Congratulations.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I had to wave it again. Of course.
And I hung up on her again.
Yeah, you did. And David is over there just...
I don't like that.
Oh, I can tell. Because that has not happened. That has not happened, David. You are quick. All right. So, is it...
Your turn.
Is it... Oh, we're doing it?
Yeah, I think so. Don't you have... We have 20 minutes?
Okay. All right. So, good evening, everyone on Texas Death Row and everyone else.
What'd she say? You have 20 minutes?
No,
I was asking if you wanted us to go next.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I wasn't sure.
I'm just saying we have...
You got the schedule. I sent you a schedule.
I don't have it up right now, David.
Well, she don't have a mic, and nobody can hear her but you.
I know, but they weren't meant to hear that. I was whispering. Anyway,
She's
David.
not whispering.
Well, then they could hear it. Good evening, everyone on Texas Death Row, and everyone else listening, and we do mean everyone. Let's start with an update from the Texas Attorney General's custodial death report. As of today, TDC has reported, and I skipped that number, so I apologize. If you've been keeping track, however, with us, that's 18 additional deaths in just the past 2 weeks. So January 75, February 55, March 70, April 67, May 49, June 43, and as of this morning early, it was 45. And as usual, the Michaels unit alone has reported 34 deaths this year so far. And you don't have to take my word for it. I always say this. You can go to the Texas Attorney General's website, the custodial death report. It's updated throughout the day, every business day, as the deaths are officially reported. So the numbers could change, and like I said, I got the numbers this morning. The website also does include the county jails across Texas, although they take a little bit longer to load or be reported. Interesting statistics again about the criminal justice system, and that include the United States. We hold over 2 million people in jails and prisons, giving it one of the highest incarceration rates in the world. And the vast majority of criminal convictions, often over 90%, are resolved through plea deals rather than a trial by jury. And I know David has said, many people have said, don't take a plea deal unless you're guilty.
I wouldn't take it then. There's too many things that could happen that you get off.
Yeah. So don't take a plea deal.
It's their job to convict you. It's not your job to say, I did it.
That's true. Now let's turn to the death penalty. According to the Death Penalty Information Center, there are currently 4 scheduled executions in Texas and 12 scheduled nationwide between now and the end of 2026. Another Texas execution date is expected to be set within the next few days, bringing the total to 5. So far this year, there have been 19 executions in the United States, with Florida accounting for 12 of them. They just had 2 in one day. If you're looking for ways to get involved beyond attending protests, visit Death Penalty Action at deathpenaltyaction.org, where you'll find current petitions and advocacy opportunities. And I mean petitions from across the United States. Here are the upcoming execution dates in Texas. LaJames Norman, September 16th. He's out of Jackson County. Kershawn Ramey, September 23rd, out of Jackson County. Jamal Howard, October the 7th, out of Hardin County. John Rubio, November 12th, out of Cameron County. And November 19th, it will be out of Harris County. And again, out of respect for the individual as well as family and friends, I'm not announcing the name at this time. Now, for some court updates. Ricky Cummings, the Fifth Circuit granted your request to file a motion for a COA in excess of the word count. They usually don't, most of the time don't do that for y'all. On July 20th at the Fifth Circuit, Juan Alvarez. As a reminder, you're scheduled for oral arguments at the Fifth Circuit on September the 1st. Richard Vasquez, on July the 22nd, the Supreme Court distributed your case for conference on September 28th, and you also filed your brief at the Fifth Circuit on July 27th. Carlos Ayestas, on July 22nd, your case was calendared for September 23rd at the Fifth Circuit for en banc hearing. Then on July 30th, the Harris County District Attorney's Office filed their supplemental brief. Kimberly Cargill, on July 27th, you submitted your reply to the opposition filed by the state at the Fifth Circuit. Gabriel Hall, on July 27th, you filed a motion for discovery, a motion for evidentiary hearing, and a reply in support of your petition for writ of habeas corpus at the district court. As always, I primarily monitor Texas Court of Criminal Appeals, federal appellate courts, and Supreme Court. I do not routinely check trial court filings, but if you would like me to look at your case, I will be more than happy to, or if you're in general population, I can do that too. And as I've been saying, transparency matters, accountability matters. Pay attention, ask questions, speak up. No voice is too small, as my friend Leroy always says. And Linda.
Yes. I've got birthdays. First of all, we have Rigoberto Avila Jr., August 5th, Tanner Horner, August 8th, Walter Sorto, August the 10th, Obie Weathers, August the 11th, John Rubio, August the 12th, Tara Sales, August the 14th, Valterian Osteen, August the 18th, Stephen Long, August the 17th. He's not on death row anymore, but he wanted me to tell everybody he's got a birthday. Jeffrey Wood, August 19th. Nelson Mooney, August 19th. Bernardo Tercero, August the 20th. Amos Wells III, August the 20th. And Ricky Cummins, August the 20th. George McFarland, August 25th. Ronald Haskell, August 26th. Robert Solis, August 27th. Jason Thornburg, August 27th. Brian Davis, August 28th. Larry Hatton, August the 31st, Paul DeVoe, August the 31st, and Mabry Landers III, August the 31st. So got a bunch of birthdays this month. And I have a poem, and it's by Alex Rigsby. He is, I believe he's in Maryland. I'm kind of confused because it said Florida on the envelope, but it also said his mailing address is Maryland.
That's because they have the digital mail like they do here.
Yeah.
So it just goes through a different state.
Oh, okay. Sitting in a prison it's called When's Enough. Sitting in a prison made of everything we hated. They say it's a test of my faith, and I've waited. My soul wasn't made for the skin I've been laid in, and every word that I say now is misstated. I know just enough to be dangerous. Maybe a little bit of this is enough just to save me. Too little, too late. What the echoes are saying. But am I enough that I'll be with the saving? I'm lost to the world is a drug, but I'm not one to give up the things that I love. Do I stay for the healing or admit that I'm stuck? If the clock isn't ticking, then how do we know when is enough? Hanging on every word you're not saying. I'm so tired of fighting, so I hate to turn praying. To thank God for all of the time we got staying in love, but I'm curious the devil for taking you. Can I say when now and call it a day? I'm trapped in the sorrow of being away. The fight for tomorrow is a struggle today, but will you remember a word I say? I look for your smile so I can stay tough. That right round the bend I won't break by the cuff. Been dragged to the bottom, but I'm made to stay tall. But tears wash me down as I'm crying to God, when's enough? When's enough of the world that we lost, or the girl we were cost? Way too early we tossed all the things we exhaust. Right as we get caught up in pride, we'd sooner have died than have lied here to find when is enough.
That's very nice.
It's really, really good. And I also wanted to say something about Leanne Sowell. You know, she's in the hospital. She had a stroke. We're all praying for her. We want her to know. We want her to get well. We need her. So everybody pray for Leanne, and I'm sure everything's going to go okay. But just keep her in your prayers.
Yeah, keep her in your prayers. We've been praying for her.
Yes. And I've got another poem, but I don't know if we have enough time. You do?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. And this poem is by Kashmir. It's to Dani, Dani and me, his favorite two women in the whole wide world. Miss Linda and Miss Dani are sweeter than peppermint candy, stronger than steel, yet more gentle than sand. They are more holier than the choir of angels. Oh, I don't know about that. And more beautiful than a field full of flowers. The love these two souls bring to the world is love precious that's like a delicate lamb. The sacrifices they make reflect the grace in both of their face. The patience they give to the wretched are more than just excellence. The example of compassion they elicit and more than just some religion. Their purest vision is humanity receiving a test and guidance to all of the rest. Dani Allen and Linda Snyder are truly the absolute best. Isn't that sweet?
That's very sweet. Who wrote that?
Kashmir. Action Jackson.
Oh,
Yep.
Action Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes by Kashmir when he writes his poems. He becomes a different person.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, we love that.
Thank you so much.
There we go. I knew I saw David doing something earlier. I was like, maybe he was doing that. And not rolling his eyes at me either.
do you need to get over? Does she need to come over here?
Dean, well, we wanted to point out our lovely banner that Miss Joanne made. And we love it. We love Joanne. She's awesome. I was about to say something else. I almost cussed. But Yeah, we love it. Thank you so much. She also made one for the prison show, which I'm sure people have been seeing behind us for the past few weeks. But yeah, we love it. We love her. And we're going to be, when we're out there protesting, we're going to make sure we drag that with us.
Did you see where someone said that the people that go out to protest every time there's an execution are sick people? That was, somebody put that on Facebook the other day. They were sick.
I didn't, on what post?
I don't know, and I didn't recognize the person's name either. I forgot it. I have to look it up. But they said that we must be really sick people to go to all the protests.
We are very sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, okay, yeah. That makes no sense. There's so many arguments against the death penalty, just like I'm sure people can make their own arguments for it. We have a pocket full of arguments against it. And,
yes.
Like I've said before, I've been a victim myself. My cousin was murdered and I was raped. So you can't bring at me the victimology on that. It doesn't bring closure, no matter what they say. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. So, David.
This one's for the women who walk the hardest road. Linda Dani,
Are you going to do something?
the death row angels. Listen. Behind the fences, razor wire and fear. They show up steady year after year. No fame, no cameras, no big parade. Just letters, visits, prayers they made. They talk to souls the world forgot, bringing peace to a place where mercy's not. You can feel their strength when the night grows cold. 2 hearts of fire, 2 hearts of gold.
Death row angels, walking through pain, turning tears into hope, like sunlight through rain. Linda and Dani, you carry that flame, standing for love when the world points blame.
Yeah, families driving miles with no rest. You meet them halfway, give them your best. Holding hands when goodbye's near. You face that darkness, killing the fear. You don't judge, you listen, you care. You remind the lost that someone's there. In the shadow of the needle under steel and stone. You prove compassion can't stand alone.
Death row angels, walking through pain, turning tears into hope, like sunlight through rain. Linda and Dani, you carry that flame, standing for love when the world points blame.
Yeah, they don't do it for applause. They do it cause it's right. They show up in the silence, keep showing up every night. When justice turns its back, they stay. When the system says no, they find a way, yeah. So here's to the letters, the miles to fight, to the long nights spent keeping candles alight. You remind us all what it means to live, that forgiveness is power and love's what we give. Texas heat, cold cells, no rest, no glory. But Linda and Dani keep changing the story, yeah.
2 angels,
1 mission,
hearts unbreakable,
unshaken.
death row angels.
The real ones. Respect. Respect.
If you got people that's locked up, put some money on their books, you know what I'm talking about? Because commissary is very necessary. Everybody locked up that can hear me and see me, man, it's a better day out here.
Commissary, necessary, trying to find out, better read PhD. How you live your best life and your people crying out. Book a visit, write a letter, it's not gonna hurt to take some time out. Commissary, necessary, trying to find out, better read PhD. How you live your best life and your people crying out. Book a visit, write a letter, it's not gonna hurt to take some time out. Too many young kings get lost in the tide. That's why Third gave you the game and prison survivor guide. Bro solo, come main fate, love will get your line. And it might not be no second chance when you crossing that line. Say to you, tell a bro don't crash. Ain't nothing cool by losing time that you can't get back. And when them lights cut out, you gon' see who real. A few letters and calls, but not a silent kill. Achieve all you can, don't let time define you. Read books, live spirits, let the mirror remind you. It's a war on the mind, not just for walls. So you gotta stand tall when the free world falls. Keep your soul intact, don't fall for pride. Every move means something, gotta watch both sides. It's more than a verse, a lot of truth that I provide. It's a blueprint, check out prison survivor guide. Commissary, necessary, trying to find out, better read PhD. How you live your best life and your people crying out. Book a
Yeah. The battle can be won. Yeah. Rarely seen somebody fail if they followed every step. Stay humble, stay focused, put the ego on the shelf. But some won't recover cause they won't face the truth. Can't be honest with themselves, so they never break through. This program ain't complex, but it asks for your soul. Rigorous honesty is the price of getting whole. Some are born with burdens, fighting battles every day. But if they're willing to be truthful, there's still hope along the way. No shortcuts, no lies, no easier road. Gotta carry that truth till the weight unloads. One step, one day, let your higher power lead. Freedom starts growing from a mustard seed. Fearless and thorough, leave the old behind. Lose the chains on your body and your mind. If you want what we got, then stand up and say, I'm ready for the truth. Starting today. Starting today. Yeah. Our stories tell the picture of the life we used to live. Broken dreams, empty bottles, nothing left to give. Then something finally happened, now we're standing here. Living proof recovery is stronger than the fear. If you want what we found and you'll go any length, you'll discover in surrender there's a different kind of strength. Every page is a map, every step is a key. Unlocking every prison that addiction used to be. You might fight the process, looking for an easier way. Thinking you could beat the darkness without changing the day. We've been down that road, it only brought us pain. Held on to old ideas and wound up back in chains. Nothing changed until we finally let go. Drop the pride, trust it, God. Let the healing flow. Alcohol's cunning, baffling, powerful too. It'll whisper every lie till it buries you. By yourself, it's too much, that's the hard-earned fact. But there's one with all power who can bring you back. Call his name in the struggle, don't wait another hour. Real freedom begins in a higher power. This ain't just religion, this is life or death. Find them now while there's still hope left. No shortcuts, no lies, no easier road. Gotta carry that truth till the weight unload. One step, one day, let your higher power lead. Freedom starts growing from a mustard seed. Fearless and thorough, leave the old behind. Lose the chains on your body and your mind. You want what we got, then stand up and say, I'm ready for the truth. Starting today. Starting today. Be fearless, be thorough. Don't play pretend. Yeah. The truth is where recovery begins. No matter where you've been, no matter what you've done. With God beside you, the battle can be won.
You're listening to KPFT Houston. This is Cowboy Dave from The Prison Show. I wanted to invite you guys to call us any Friday night after 9:45 p.m. Central Time and leave a shout out for your loved ones. Just call us at 713-526-5738, option number 2. You can also leave a pre-recorded message on our Facebook Messenger app during the week, or you can email me at david@theprisionshow.net.
All right. We had some good songs there. I'm partial to one of them myself, or two of them.
Death Row Angels?
Yeah, and of course, Commissary is Necessary. I love that song. I think that's pretty, that's 3R.
3RD?
Yeah.
Yep. She's got some, El Rich, she's got some other music out too, but I'm not sure we can play it. Might need to ask permission.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's copyrighted, so I don't know. We'll have to, like I said, we'll have to get permission.
Yeah, they tend to ding us a lot.
Well, the music we played tonight shouldn't get dinged.
No, it shouldn't. So. But somebody, we had one guy that was really persistent for a while. He kept trying to money rights or writes.
He would lay claim to things that wasn't even his.
I know. I'm like, why does this dude keep doing it? It's like, dude, it's not yours.
It's part of the scam.
Get over it. All right, let's see. Miss Austin has been holding for a minute. Let's get Miss Austin on there. All right. Hey, Miss Austin.
Good evening, everyone. How are y'all?
We're doing great. How about you?
Good. I'm fantastic. Thanks for asking. I just want to send a shout out to my husband, Kevin Austin, here in Houston. I love you. I hope you have a good night. Sweet dreams. Keep your head up and continue to put God first. Thank you, guys, and y'all have a good one.
You too. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Let's get to Monique. Monique has been there for a little while. We're coming, Monique. Monique. Hey, Monique.
Hello. How are you doing this evening?
Doing great. How about you?
I'm doing okay. I just want to do a shout out to Baby Boy and Garza West. I tell him I love him, I miss him, and for him to meet me in my gym tonight, and I'll see him soon. Thank you.
Well, thank you. That was a nice message.
Very sweet.
Yeah, thank you. Have a great weekend.
You too. God bless you.
Same to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. And I think Miss Eva was on the list, so let's get to her.
Hey Trey, how are you doing? Yeah, I'm not even really sure if you're able to listen to this on this Friday, but I just wanted to wish you a great weekend. I'm recording this a little earlier this week, on Wednesday already, and I'm about to go to the hospital to get my ankle checked again. Not because something is wrong, but because everyone was nagging about going there for a final check, and I'm tired of hearing it, I guess. Yeah, besides that, on Saturday there will be another MMA fight, and my sister and her husband will be here for a couple of days. Yeah, we brought 2 big beer cans to drink them together with my parents then. Okay, cutie, I hope you're doing well, and please smile for me.
All right, thank you so much, Eva. Hey, real quick, some of the letters that we received says legal mail on it. We're not legal mail. Please don't make that mistake. We don't want them to get upset with us or anything. But yeah, we are definitely not legal mail. So just wanted to make sure everybody knew that. Now let's get to Eva Maria. Love her voice.
Good evening, everybody. This is Eva Maria from Germany again. Last Friday, I got an email from David, who was worried because I hadn't sent a sound file. I thought this was so nice. Thank you. I would like to greet you again and send you all the best and my heartfelt prayers into the Texas heat. I guess it's really, really hard now with the heat. And I pray that you can endure it and make the best out of it. And I would like to ask if you like to pray for little Werner. He was in hospital now, but we are still awaiting a possibility for a cure. And thanks for your prayers. I stay connected with you in my thoughts and prayers and wish you a good start into August 2026. God bless you, Eva Maria.
She is so sweet. I love her voice. I hope she comes to Texas one time. Okay.
Just once?
Well, multiple times. How about multiple times? Because sometimes y'all come and then we miss y'all when y'all go away. Just like the Italian coalition, we miss them when they leave.
Hi everyone. The Italian coalition to abolish death penalty would like to wish a cheerful happy birthday to Rigoberto, Walter, Obi, John, Tarus, Valerian, Nelson, Jeffrey, Bernardo, Amos, Ricky, George, Ronald, Jason, Robert, Brian, Mabry, Paul, and Derry. We want to let you know that you're not forgotten and that there are people thinking of you and sending positive thoughts on this day and always. We wish you a great birthday. Stay strong.
Buon compleanno.
Oh, they're so
That's
sweet.
Sweet, yeah.
Okay, how about Miss Tiffany?
Hello?
Hey, Miss Tiffany, go ahead.
Oh, how are you doing tonight?
Good. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. Thank you for playing the song. I know there's a couple of fillers in there that wanted to hear that song. The commissary is necessary.
Oh, good.
I wanted to send a shout out to my hubby, Chop, and nephews in Houston. We're just here, baby. We ordered Taco Bell for us. The kids got Wingstop, so we're just eating right now, chilling over here. And we're just going to call it a night tonight, and tomorrow we're going to be in the water park all day. Just wanted to let you know we are missing you because it's never the best of time without you here. But the visit went great with me, you, and Dee. You know, next week the kids will be there to see you as well because they go back to school on the 12th. Yeah, everybody wants to tell you hello.
Hi, Dad. I just want to say that I love you and I miss you, and I wish you could come home already. Hi, Chop. I just wanted to say that I miss you very, very much, and that we're here at the Kalahari, and that it doesn't feel the same without you here, and I really wish you was here. But yeah, we just got done eating, and I start college on August 28th. That I'll be doing 3 classes, and yeah. But I just want to let you know that I love you and miss you.
What's up, Peppa? We just got done eating. I got to do my eye patch. I think it's a little better. But I miss you a lot and love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
What's up, Dad? I miss you and I love you. I'm praying and wishing that you come home soon. Love you, Dad.
That's your bang, babe. We all miss you and love you. And on behalf of Chopper City, this is Good Stitches. It's a little thing in there that he wanted me to send a shout out to everybody in 5 West as well. And yes, everybody keep your head up in there. Y'all will be home one day. And good night, baby. I love you. Sweet dreams. And I will talk to you in the morning. Mwah. I love you, baby. Good night. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
You do the same. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. How about Georgetta?
That's a memorial unit from your mama. You've been gone for 9 years. You're going to be home someday, and I'm going to be right here holding it down for you.
Some belly rubs. Other than that, yeah, all is good. Yeah, so yep, everything is good. The weather here is still nice. So yeah, happy days. It's actually kind of the grass in my backyard has like half of it is turned yellow because of the sunshine, which yeah, it's kind of new for here. Yeah, here she is bringing over a toy for you to play with. Yeah, so please know that you're my heart, thoughts and prayers. And I also want to let the guys know, Eric, Mark, Will, Debo and Rudy, hope you all are doing good too. And Belle says hello as well, and she is sharing her toy with you all. Yeah, she has a little it's like a hippo, hippo with a big huge long neck. So yeah, that's what she is doing now. It's like if she's having a little game of tag. Also, yeah, so good night, sweet dreams, and stay safe. And to everybody at the prison show, a big thank you for making this happen.
Well, thank you so much, Caitlin. We love it when you call in with Belle. All right, how about Captain Tom again? I don't know what that. Hey, Captain Tom.
I don't know what happened either, but this ain't my first rodeo. Hello, Danny.
Well, hello, Captain Tom. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Hello, David.
How you doing, Tom?
Doing fine, brother. How are you?
Oh, been better, been worse.
Miss Linda, are you there?
I'm here. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you for asking.
That's good. How do you like your new place?
Oh, I love it. Love it. It's quiet, peaceful. Nobody bothers you. Everything is just peachy over here.
That's great.
And the rent's cheaper too. So.
That's great.
Even better.
Okay, let me give my shout out to all my incarcerated veterans and also my homeless veterans. And don't forget, you can donate to KPFT by going to kpft.org or call 713-526-5738 or text the word GIVE to 713-526-5738, or you can become a sustainer. And don't forget to donate to the Prison Show. I'm Captain Tom. Catch everybody next week. Have a good weekend. Bye.
You too, Captain Tom. All right. How about Miss Lydia? Hey, Miss Lydia.
Hey, Miss Dani, how are you? It was good to see you.
It was good to see you and Miss Patty. And I didn't hear the little girl's name.
Leah. Her name is Aaliyah.
She was so nice. I met her at the Coke machine. She was so nice. Very sweet.
She has to spend the last nickel.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. But I'm just calling to tell Mijo that I'm sorry I missed your call, Mijo. I must have been outside or... No. I went over to the shop and I left my phone at home. And Jorge got after me for leaving it at home because he says, Beto's going to call you. And, of course, you called me. But you always call me around 7, so I said he'll call me around 7, and you called me at 6, I think. So, anyway, mijo, I'm sorry I missed your call. Your tias are playing Loteria over at Tia Early's. I think Tia Patty and Janie, and, of course, Ashley and Tia Gracie are over there. I didn't go. I'm tired. I'm already ready for bed. And I was watching The Devil Wears Prada too, but I'll finish watching it tomorrow. There was still an hour left of the show, and I don't think I can make it for another hour. But it was good to see you, mijo. I love you, and I miss you. My hellos to the guys, to Big Will, to Eric, Mark, Brandon, Roderick. And I know that you are in our thoughts and in our prayers. And just keep your head up, mijo. Just have faith, okay? I love you. Have a good night. Good night to everyone, to Dani, to David, and Miss Linda. And drive home safely, please.
We sure will. Thank you so much for calling. Enjoyed seeing you.
Yes, ma'am. Hopefully Patty will call. I think they're playing Loteria over at my sister's. They're playing that Loteria that they like to play, and I just was too tired to go over and play. But I'm sure they're having a good time.
I'm sure they are.
She'll call here shortly. Okay, thank you. Good night. Good night, mijo. I love you.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah,
she hangs up quick. It'll go beep, beep if I'm not on that one.
Yeah, you got to get on that one. All right. How about Carrie? Let's get to Carrie.
Good morning, good evening, Friday family. This is Kerry from over the pond. I hope you're doing well, and yes, I finally got my voice back. And that's I do have children, and they're very disappointed that Mummy's got her voice back. But I hope you're all okay. I hope everyone who's listening is okay. As I say, I call you Friday family, and as I say, thank you again to the Prison Show. Everybody that I know, Dani, Linda, David, and everyone behind the scenes, and the scene that you're doing, getting more and more confident on that mic, so keep up the good work. And I'm just saying, we still have had no rain. I do miss rain now. As I say, the UK has been very hot. I gained another aircon unit, so I'm happy. So at least some air, we're getting some coldness here. But I do empathise with everybody that's stuck in behind bars, who are, something's got to be done. Because if I'm hot here, you've got to be stiflingly hot. But yes, I got my voice back, sort of, as I thought I'd do a quick message while I still can. Antihistamines are an absolute godsend. As I'm just rambling on, I just got back from the grocery shop, and it was still warm when I come back. But, yeah, it's, still very hot here. But I just want to say hi and everything else, and I do apologise, it's been a long, long time, but thank you, David, for letting me speak live, as it wasn't perfect, but it's the best we can do for now. As I say, I don't know. I will try and work out something to say next week properly, but to sort of say hi. And yeah, I hope you're all well, and as I say, just keep, if you've got stuff planned, do it. If you've got courses to do it, because for some of you, you'll be up for a parole, and the quicker you get these courses doing, it goes better for you when you go and when you go up for parole and everything. And please listen to the advice that's given, because everyone there who gives you the advice has got lived experience, rather than someone who reads a book on it. Right, I'm going to go and get some supper. Hope you're well, and I will join you all later. Well, I will be in the chat later. You take care. All my love and hugs to everybody that needs them, and don't forget those shout outs. And, as and when you can, donate to the Prisoner Show, because they're absolutely brilliant and they keep us all together. Right, you take care. Lots of love and hugs, and I'll talk to you next week. Hopefully, if I've got a voice. Take care. Bye.
And we love Miss Carrie. Love her. All right. How about let's do Kiki?
Hi, this message is for Rodney at the Punsk unit. Hey Rodney, it's Kiki. I'm at the casino right now. I just got off the phone with you. Waiting on my ride, waiting to get back home. I enjoyed talking with you today. I love you, I'm thinking of you, and I miss you. And I can't wait to hear your voice and talk with you again tomorrow. I hope you have a wonderful night, and I will speak to you soon. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, Dani. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, David. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And everybody out there who's listening, God bless you all, and have a wonderful weekend. Love you, Rodney. Mwah. Talk to you tomorrow.
Now, there's some kisses. I knew she was going to give some.
In the middle of the casino.
Yeah. Sounds familiar. I could hear it. Yeah.
You go to the casino?
I'm from Louisiana, so
well,
yeah.
I mean, you go to the casino.
Oh well, yeah, no, it was like right down the road, so I went.
They're everywhere. They're everywhere. You stop at the convenience store and they got.
In Louisiana, yeah, absolutely.
Everywhere.
Yeah, I'll get it. That's what. And
the beer joint don't really close, just long enough to sweep. Give us a few minutes. You can come back in.
Pretty much, and drive-through daiquiris and.
Well, we got those here now.
Yeah, they are creeping up here.
And Greg Abbott passed a law. We can have those, but we can't smoke.
Yeah, can't smoke, but we can drive through liquor. All right. How about Ivana? How you doing, Ivana?
Thank you. This is my first time doing this. I just wanted to give a shout out to my son, Carlos Aleman. I just want him to know that me and the other grandma, we are going to, we're taking care of his son. He's in good hands. He was not here when the baby was born. It has been hard, when you have the mom not being part of his life, but we got him. We're taking care of him. Don't worry about him. We will be there for him. And I'm going to do everything that I can to take him to go see him so he can bond with his son. And I just want him to know that I love him. I miss him very much. And hopefully we will all be reunited again. And for everybody out there, every mother that is going through what everybody else is going through, keep your head up. You know, they're not going to be there forever. And hopefully just keep praying and they'll be home soon. And thank you so much for doing this. And I love you, son. Thank you.
Thank you for calling, and please call again.
Yes, ma'am, I sure will. Thank you so much for what you guys are doing.
Thank you. You have a
Thank
great
you.
weekend.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
There it goes.
Yeah, you missed it, David. And I'm just getting to some of the messages you sent during the show.
Yeah. We need a, I don't know, what do you call a prompter, teleprompter?
Yeah,
Because I
hate,
send you messages and you don't read them.
No, I try not to do it when we have guests on the show. Look down at
But sometimes I'm sending you notes and things that
either
they're going
I
to
try
talk
to-
about or
Well, that
things
should-
that they are talking about.
Well, yeah, but I'm not like you. I can't do like 30 things at one time. I've got to.
You can't
You're not octopus.
talk in the thing and look at the deal with your eyeballs.
Well, if I'm listening to them, no. I want to be able to, talk.
She sent me Tricia sent me a whole script of the things she was going to talk about.
Yeah, and she pretty much hit everything. But I'm just looking at the mold in the.
Yeah, in the ears and the lungs.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is so sad.
Has to be a very damp, cold place.
It has to be, and I mean, there's
What's she showing?
the mold in the ear.
Oh. I put it on our Facebook page.
Yeah, I feel for
Well,
them.
when she first said it, I thought, well, did she wash her ears? But then I realized it's the environment that she's in. It's so cold and damp, and
we've heard so much about Plain State, about how bad it is. In fact, Wednesday, when I went to that graduation, there was a lady there who was there for her son graduating, and she was at Plain State, and she was telling me some of the horror stories that go on there, and sure enough, when you pull it up, it says condemned. So, I mean, I'm not under. So you wonder if something like this could. I realize it's not cold here, but it's still a hot, humid, and we all know that mold grows in those units because, as soon as I report mold, Huntsville goes running to try to figure out if it's true or not.
No, there's lots of mold down there, and that some of the places have asbestos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, really bad stuff.
The older, yeah.
And at one point in time, TDCJ had their own form of staff. They had bred their own staff.
Yes.
Staphylococcus aureus, or whatever they call it. It was their own breed.
I've heard about that.
Yeah.
And there was some really nasty. It was nasty going around.
Well, I was talking to a guy the other day, and we all had survived Vitapro.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about all the boils that he had, and I was thinking, no, that was the staph. It wasn't the Vitapro. The Vitapro gave us really bad gas. And they would give us these pills, and if you read them, it was pig protein. That they were just giving us more animal stuff.
So they would give you the pills to
combat the gas.
The gas?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the gas came from the Vitapro, because all the Vitapro was really a bunch of shredded up vegetables, and it was a meat filler. It wasn't even a meat.
So I'm sure whatever y'all were taking for the gas, I know several of the men in there.
They need it today.
They need it today, because I've heard about that. In fact, I heard it while on the phone.
Oh, you heard it while on the phone?
I'm like, what was that?
Yeah, well, that's what husbands do.
Yeah.
Here, pull my finger. Yeah. We were doing something the other day, and Dee Dee walked by me, and I reached my finger out like that. I'm not doing that.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
But sometimes she's not thinking, though. She'll reach out and tug that sucker.
Yeah. I bet you she's not thinking. All right, Amy with Texas Law is on the line. Let's get her. Hey, Amy.
Hey, I have my husband Cedric on the line now too.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey, Cedric.
hey, how y'all doing?
Man, we're blessed. How you doing?
Hey.
What's up, Dave?
Man, I remember when you used to listen to us on the inside.
All the time.
How long you been out now?
Couldn't wait. I've been out July the 15th, made 5 years.
Man, you go, boy.
Awesome.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. It's a blessing to be out here, to be with your family. And when something happens, you're able to just show up and just be there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. You give a shout out?
Yeah, you can shout out. That's what this is. Shout out time. You got a list?
Oh, shout out time? I thought it was introduction time to let you know who I am.
Well, we can do that too. I mean, it's all part of it, but it is shout out time.
Man, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's locked up in prison, man. Death row, you know. Keep your head up, man. You know, I know sometimes it might get dark in there, cold, hot, or whatever. And you feel as though you're alone. But when you open your eyes and look up at that top bunk or that cell or whatever, you realize you're alive and you're not dead, man. You got a chance. Make the best of it.
Right. I want to give a shout, too, while we're on the phone. Of course, I want to give a shout to Sharon, my most important friend, and my son Joe in Feds, and Galen, and cousin, and let's see, who else in TDC we got down there, babe?
Everybody.
Man, the list goes on and on and on.
Give a shout out to Dante Earls. Dante Earls over there off the Wayne unit. All y'all keep y'all heads up, man. And we give a shout out to the prison show for giving us this opportunity.
We appreciate it, Cedric.
Right.
We're just glad you're out.
Thank you for reminding me, David.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, I know life gets away from you, especially on a Friday night.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, you keep your nose clean, brother man. We love you.
All right, I love y'all too, man.
Love you too. We'll come up there soon.
Yeah, you know where we're at, don't you?
Yes, sir.
All right. You know you're welcome.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
You know her, right? Amy Brock?
Yeah. I don't think I've met her in person.
Well, it was Amy Brock, then now it's Amy Proctor.
Yeah.
You haven't met her in person?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I know her from Tifa, I guess.
Yeah, I've heard of her, but I don't think I ever met her in person. I was at the graduation, like I said, and I got one of the guys came over and introduced himself. He was on death row for many years, and he got off in 2013. And he wanted to give a big shout out to everyone on death row. And yeah, I didn't have a pen. They wouldn't let me bring a pen and paper in. So now
Go figure.
I'm looking, and I had his name written down, but I left the paper at work. So when I remember, or when I find his name, I am going to let y'all know his first name. But anyway, he left the row in 2013, and he wanted to give everyone a shout out. But until then, I know Linda has some shout outs.
Oh, yes. All right. I want to say hello to James Davis II and James Davis III, Marcus Robinson, Kevin Lights, Camera Action Jackson, William F. Owen Sr., Paul DeVoe, Dennis Price, Robert Roberson, Big Flo, Iron Thunder Horse, Bill Sims, CJ, Jaime Cole, Tyrone Williams, Will Spear, Ronald Haskell, Franklin Davis, Brian Kendrick. Enjoyed talking to you last night on the phone. I hope you found your sister. Charles C. Bolton, Lucky Ward, David Wood, Gregory Allen, Joey Vila, Garland Harper, Tyrone Jamal Williams, Vincent Baker. Hey, Vincent, if you're up tonight or listen to the show, please call me on my way home. I've got something really important to tell you that happened today. Sharon McKinney, Arthur Holloway, Alex Rigsby, Lane Murray, girls from hello from Michelle Urban, Jason Thornton, Serrando Dominguez, Stephen Banks, Cody Webb, Vanessa Esquivel, Morgan AST, James Chirac, Emmanuel Etienne, Thomas Florence, Joseph Hernandez, and Tanner Horner. Y'all have a great week, and I'll be back to visiting, I think, starting this next week. Good night.
All right. How about Miss Joanne? Do you have anything to is she coming or no? Yes, she is coming. Yay.
How could I forget you? Okay. I want to do congratulations to our July couples, Rachel and Raymond at the Win Unit, Shania and Damon at the Win Unit, Kelsey and Zachary at Stevenson, Angelica and Miguel at Estelle, Christy and Corey at Cofield, Victoria and Jawan at Luther, Bianca and Sergio at Cole, Dionysia and Antoine at Cole, Tangela and Tracy at Cofield, Quenisha and Melvin at Palunkey, Debretta and Tarek at Stringfellow, Markeisha and Christopher at Connolly. Last but not least, I am extremely honored to unite our very own Dani and CJ. Congratulations and best wishes to all of you for a long and happy life together.
Yay! Yay!
Did you wave your ring again?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, it's not on there. It was on Joanne.
There we go. Now I can do it. Yeah. Yay! I'm going to keep doing it. All right. Now, David, I know you have a laundry list.
Yeah. Well, what about you? Ladies first.
Ladies first.
What about Athena?
How about...
Why don't we turn her microphone on?
Well, I'm going to
Does she
slide
have one?
my... Do you want it? Here, use mine. And then I can talk from the back and he can yell at
Yeah. Gloria.
Shout out to Patrick Smith. I can say first and last, right? Just not. Okay. Patrick Smith, Jeremy Gonzalez, Carlos Gomez, Adam Zuniga, Frank Gonzalez III. This was the boyfriend application I rejected. He is still hopeful. I commend you. I really do.
Yeah, that was awesome, by the way.
Richard Filone, Andrew Evans, Medlot Sibat, I think. Kevin Jackson, Kevin Lights, Camera, Action, Jackson. And then this guy, Sean Rich. Thank you guys for writing me. I really appreciate it, and I will 100% do my best to get back to each and every single one of you. Bye.
Bye. She's going to do her best. She swears. All right. Hey, Farron, bestie, I love seeing you yesterday. It was great. T, I hope we're getting something accomplished there. I really do. Kelsey Young, hope you're doing good. Randy Halprin, Larry at the Huntsville unit, Troy Glover, Britt, hey Britt, Greg Bryant, Travis Fletcher, maybe you can hear it, Maybe. I'm keeping my fingers crossed eventually. Eddie at the Wainwright unit. Brandon, it was great seeing you. Brandon, Joel at the Hughes, and David at Hughes. Jay and Chucky at the Win unit. Leroy. I hope you got my e-message. Jeff Pribble. Hey, Jeff. Will Spear. Rex Alicious, of course. And Haywood Chambers. There's a lot in here. I'm going to try to go through it because, as everyone can see, it's very thick. I'm going to try to go through it. Mr. Diaz at the Montford unit. I got yours, and I haven't. I'm going to look at it this weekend. Michael Floyd in Phoenix. Got yours. And I haven't read yours yet. Christopher Brockerman. Tyrone Cade. I did get your letter. So I will make note of that. Estrada. Mr. Estrada, yes. For joyful. She will definitely get it. I assure you. I'm going to keep that out for her. And Mr. Applegate. So the medical information that you were looking for from the meeting, I do have the agenda from the meeting, but the agenda was like that thick. So it's not something that we can send in. We cannot send that in. So I'm sorry about that. If there's something specific that you would like, I'll be more than happy to help you with that. I am going to try to get an e-message out to you and let you know that in case you aren't able to catch the show. And of course, to my husband, CJ. All right, David.
That's one way to call me out. I'm trying to give everybody the phone number.
Oh.
See, it works.
It works. It did.
That's how Amy got it. I be reminding folks.
Oh.
I sit over. People think I'm playing on the phone. I'm sitting over here texting everybody.
Yeah, that's what.
Huh?
I knew that's what you were doing. Yeah, because you normally do that.
I'd like to shout out to Benjamin Baez, Marissa Pate, Joseph Verbos, Joseph Hernandez, Richard Jumper, William Greer, Thomas Murphy, Tiffany Cheeks. See, I didn't forget you this week, Tiffany. Terry Taylor, John Thomas, Eric Hensley, Cecil Fluker, David Travis, Zachary Schink, John Swinson, Robert Gallagher, Derek MacArthur, Lionel Rogers, Charles Booth, Jondre Dyson, Wilson Medina, Tyree Young, Marcus Brown, Brian Poplum, Corey Odoms, Anthony Thomas, Jason Walker. That was all that last week. Let's go over to Texas and see what's up. Sharon, man, they got this thing. They done booted me out. Let's go with Travis Fletcher. Travis, I'm not sure you can hear us or not, but I've been thinking about you a lot lately. Man, you need to hang in there. I should have told Meg about it a while ago. Andrew Tenney.
Didn't Meg work with him?
They were supposed to, but then she left.
Okay.
And she ended, because her dad got real sick.
Yeah.
She had to go to Michigan because her dad got real sick. Bill Sims, Charles Flores, Cornelius Robinson, 3RD Dennis Richardson, Dennis Price, Douglas Rivera, Jay Van Story, Jeremy Adler, Joe Ramirez, Kenny Morissette, Kenny Travis, Sharon, I said that already, but now it's L. Helmer. I get a kick out of that. Paul Sims, I don't know why. I mean, if it's her maiden name or whatever. Roderick Johnson, Rodney Reed, Sonny Wade Wilson, Stephanie Martin, Will Spear, and Clinton Young. that a long enough list? I got some more.
I am more than positive you probably do, but
a lot of them don't write me, so I don't know. They wanted to be friends, and they wrote me and asked me a few things, and they don't keep up. So I've been doing the ones that do.
well, that I don't have a laundry list. I just keep up with announce the ones that I keep in touch with, except for these new ones. I wanted to let them know
that you got the letters.
I got the letters because a few people are like, "You never tell me if you got my letter." My bad. I'm gonna do better, but I will attempt to answer those this weekend.
You know, I appreciate everybody that writes, but sometimes they need attorneys or they need family or whatever, and we can't do everything for everybody. We'd like to. It'd be nice if we could, but
It would be fantastic. It would be fantastic if we could offer monetary support too, but we can't do that. And you know, a lot of people keep asking and asking and asking, and it's not, you know.
Yeah, we don't have pro bono attorneys. I mean, it'd be nice if we could, but
yeah.
I was trying to contact Paul Morgan today, and he was in trial. And whenever you're in trial, you're not on your phone. You're not on the computer.
Or you shouldn't be.
Well, maybe at break time or something, you know.
Yeah,
but,
right.
But then he told me he was supposed to be on tonight, but he said that if he didn't get a verdict, he couldn't. Obviously, he can't even leave.
Right.
So I guess he's going to be down there for the whole weekend. Poor guy. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I mean, if they don't get a verdict on Friday, they don't have court again until Monday, right?
Well, unless they're sequestered or something, I mean, they can go home.
Oh, well, I don't know. I asked him if he was going to have to spend the night or what. He said he was going to go to bed. That was 5 o'clock this evening, something like that.
He's probably tired from the
just wore out.
Trial.
Yeah, and I was chatting with Maha, and she said she just got off work too, so. I don't know. It takes a lot out of you.
It does. It takes... I know it takes a lot out of us, so I can...
Yeah.
I can imagine how much.
Well, he's a very good attorney.
Mm-hmm. Very good.
And he puts a lot into his presentations and stuff. So I mean, he's very. That's where all his energy goes. So whenever he's not in court, he's just dead.
Yeah, and he does. From what I've heard, he calls people back. He responds.
But he has bills to pay too. So I mean, he can't.
Right.
Everybody can't be a pro bono.
You know, David, I was going...
Pro bono.
Bono.
Yeah. Linda, you started that.
I started what?
Pro boner.
I said that.
You were talking about those things today. You started out the whole conversation when we got here. You were talking about.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
And then you wanted to pose for the camera. The guys would love it.
Oh, that. I couldn't remember what you were talking about.
Yeah, I said pro boner instead of bono. I guess we've been talking dirty stuff all night.
Yeah.
I think Joanne got her face was red a while ago.
You know what? Kudos to Joanne. She's as straight laced as they come, but she draws horrible. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just that mad. Woo.
You gotta turn your mic up.
There was no warning. No.
No warning. She said she warned you.
Maybe when she was turning, but not when she. Let me grab this.
You don't have a handle up there, do you?
I was trying to, but the whole ride would have been the handle.
Well, that's sometimes, yeah.
Oh my God. Trying to put on some lipstick, and I'm like, well, that's out the window. I'm gonna have to stop. And then let's tell them where you parked, Joanne. She's like, well, this spot is blue, so we're gonna park at the handicap. Well, when we come out, the warden was very like, can you let them know that that's the regional director's parking space right there? And there we were,
And TDC blue, huh?
I was like, oh, I guess that's handicap. It wasn't me. I was like, it wasn't me. I didn't do it.
That's funny. Joe just parks wherever she wants.
She was the regional director for the day.
For the day.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. And then, of course, he found out it was me and was like, oh, God.
Yeah.
Of course it was.
It's all your fault.
It usually is. I'm not going to lie. So who hasn't said their shout-outs? Oh, Jason, mentor moment. Oh,
yep, got us a mentor moment.
We got a, I apologize, Mr. Jason. Hey, Jason.
Good evening, Madam Dani, Mama Linda, and Cowboy Dave. No apologies necessary. You know, I really enjoy this kind of side talk or whatever. That's why I listen all the way to the end. So no worries at all. No worries at all. Greetings to everyone who can hear my voice across the frigid plain from sea to shining sea. This is your virtual mentor, Jason, here with you tonight. It is good to be. Here we are back together again on the radio. Shout out to my brother, Eric, to Donald at the Walls Unit. Hey guys, and to everyone at the mentor program. Sorry I missed you guys this last month. To the brothers at the Ferguson unit, to Alec and all the brothers there. Again, I'll look forward to seeing you again next month. To Dennis 3RD, Mr. McGee, and to all the brothers at the Kairos unit. I am especially sorry that I missed you guys. There was actually a little mix up at the gate. So we were not able to get in, but we'll be back with you next month. To Cornelius Robinson, yeah, brother, when are you getting out? We definitely look forward to catching up with you soon. To my brothers, to my PP brothers, shout out to my PP brothers at the Pam Lunchener unit, at the Wainwright, the Estelle, and the Estes unit. Just want to send you guys an encouragement. I know you guys are working hard and getting through the curriculum, and we look forward to seeing you on the other side, for sure. So, this evening, I will say that my mentor moment tonight is just to remind you that someone who is invested in growth is always renewing and educating themselves. They are learning and they are looking forward. Someone who is not, they are always talking about yesterday. So remember, there is no finish line in this life except for the ones that are self-imposed. So remember to continue growing, pressing, expanding, developing, adjusting, and changing. The past can offer valuable lessons and perspectives, for sure, but staying attached to who we used to be can keep us from moving forward. The key is to learn from it, not live in it. And our verse is, forget the former things, do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a new way in the wilderness. Remember to keep hoping, keep believing, keep your head up, and keep growing. Be encouraged and encourage someone else. Take care of yourself and your neighbor too. Good night, everyone, and have a good weekend.
You too, Jason. Have a good one.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
While he was talking, I looked up Cornelius Robinson. He said he was approved for parole in March, but he has to go through a program. But it didn't say what kind of program. So, how do you tell what program? Doesn't it usually tell you after a while, or?
It usually, if it depends on the month, how many months.
It doesn't say, though. That's what I mean.
Okay, then he's waiting to get into a program, probably. At least in my, don't write me and say I was wrong. In my experience, and that's what it's been.
But I thought after so much time, though, it would tell you whether they had a FI-6 or FI-9.
Usually it does.
But if it goes through a program, if they have a specific program.
Wait until they gets there or something?
Or just not tell you.
Yeah. Security reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he was approved back in March, but it doesn't say what kind of program he's got yet. So, Rob, you need to tell us, man. You told us you made parole, but you didn't tell us where you were going or what's going on. So, Jason and I will probably come meet you. We'll go have dinner or breakfast or
I heard that they were given,
lunch
quite a few positive reviews out there. So.
Well, I think everybody's going to be mad at me. They'll be writing me. But I think it's good that they take a program. I think that the program that I took benefited me.
Write them.
Yeah.
Don't write me. Write 'em.
I really feel like I benefited from my program. But I went there with anticipation. I asked to go. I asked Madeline Ortiz to send me over to the program. And she said, I went to the Kyle unit. She said, you don't think after all this time you'll be okay? No. I've got all these bad habits. Being in the free world, I tend to fall back on all my bad habits. Yeah.
That was Linda.
Linda, you want more music or something?
See what happens when
we can play commissaries necessary
I
again.
don't want to.
Well, I had it on silent.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
But some people do not have those kind of charges, or they don't have that kind of.
Well, I didn't have any charges like that.
Well, I meant to say some people don't have that type of addiction, or
It's behavior modification, so it's not necessarily about alcohol and drugs. I didn't know how to stay in the free world. I didn't realize that in the criminal addictive cycle, it's not just about staying sober. Don't commit another crime. You have to have some morals and some values. I didn't know that.
a lot of the people that have been writing and corresponding have been, men and women. I've had several women also who got locked up at 15, 16. So they really don't have any...
They don't have any experience in the free world at all. So they need to take a class that would give them some life skills, like you went to the life skills graduation.
Mm-hmm.
What all do they teach them in the life skills class?
How to cope with, stressors in the free world, how to handle their mentality when something happens, how to handle situations. It's very beneficial. Being a life coach seems especially, but not to diminish the field ministers at all, but life coach, it seems a little bit more. No, I'm not going to say, because I'm going to get letters now.
Yeah, probably. But do they teach them how to write a check? Do they teach them how to balance the checkbook, or
it's
any of those kind of life skills?
No.
Or is it all about anger management or emotion management?
It's about emotional management.
Proper decision making.
Yeah, it's about that.
Yeah.
And most of them need that. When you're looking at, life at 15, 16, you don't care. You go in, and now that they're getting older, it's like, oh, wow, okay.
Yeah. Well, whenever I was getting sober in AA, you have to do an inventory. And I actually my mentor had me do an emotional inventory. And I'm like, emotional inventory? What do I need to do that for? Well, because you have anger issues. I had anger issues, I did. And I was trying to mask them with alcohol and drugs. And sometimes in a situation, I would actually be hurt or depressed, but it would come out as anger. Because that's all I knew was the anger. And so he made me do the emotional inventory, and then I got to realize, man, I got a lot of emotions. Some emotions I don't want to have, but you got to accept the good with the bad.
But
So-
were those classes that you could have taken along the way, or it had to be when you're getting out?
No, there were classes that I could take, faith-based classes.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to take some anger management classes and different things like that through the chapel, which is a good thing anyway. At least I got to go down and hang out in air conditioning.
Amen.
But then I would get my little certificate and I'd send it to the pro board. So, and a lot of times I didn't even realize, but whenever you're going through the grieving process, you can get hung up on the grieving process and it creates behavior issues. Because you just never quite accept the reality of whatever you're grieving. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't have to be a death in the family. You can grieve a lot of different things. You can grieve being locked up. Can't believe that you're incarcerated. You wake up and you're in jail, and then you wake up and you're in prison, and you think your whole life is gone, and you just grieve everything. and you're a miserable person to be around. You need to get through the grieving process, and then you can start recovering and start healing and start looking towards your exit.
Future.
Yep. So, I mean, it's a big, deep subject, but I really am a firm believer in going to take classes. I think that there should be more classes. And
Edovo is offering.
They got a lot of them.
A lot of them. Take them.
I seen an advertisement. As a matter of fact, I think I might have put on the Prison Show Facebook page where they're just offering them, just hundreds of them. Just take everything that you can get.
It's free.
Yeah.
And TDC's offering it for free. They expect you to do it.
Well, looking at the clock over here, and it's about that time. Let's see if we can. I'll have to do it off the off the Dropbox because the other thing's mixed up.
The 902 song?
The going off song? What is the 902 song?
You said they were supposed to play at 902.
Oh, yeah, it was supposed to have been played at 902, yep. But we're not going to do that one. We're going to do one of our own. So, y'all have a good night. Appreciate y'all.
Have a great weekend.
Static rolls across the dial at night, a faint blue glow in the pale cell light, concrete walls and a steel bunk bed, listening close to the words unsaid. Down in Houston, the signal starts to rise, a lifeline cut through the razor wire skies. Oh, turn it up low, let the radio play, bridge the miles that are standing in the way. A voice from the free world, loud and clear, saying someone outside still holds you dear. It's the prison show, cutting through the dark, a steady signal and a human spark. Names read out like a sacred text. Who's coming home now? Who's worrying next? Shout out sent to a tear-back road, past the gates that are guarded and slow. For an hour or two, they're part of the town. When the airwaves roll, Friday night, the red lights on. Another week, another song. Across the miles through steel and stone, a lonely heart knows they're not alone. Families waiting by the phone, prayers whispered from back home. Hope comes riding on the air, with every voice that says we're here. When the world is turned away, love still finds another way. We're a voice through the walls, but nobody calls. We're hope in the darkness, standing strong through it all. Every shout out, every prayer, let somebody know we care. Second chances start today. shows away. Some found faith, some found grace. Some are trying to find their place. One more chance to make things right. One more reason to give up the fight. Volunteers with hearts so true, giving time for me and you. For 46 years we've carried the light. Every single Friday night, no matter where your journey goes. Love's the strongest thing we know. We're a voice through the walls, but nobody calls. We're hope in the darkness, standing strong through it all. Every shout out, every prayer, let somebody know we care. Second chances start today. That's the prison shows away. Houston's heartbeat on 90.1. The work's not over till every soul's won. From prison yards to family homes, no one has to walk alone. Facebook Live, YouTube too, sharing stories old and new. From every heart that's been set free, hope is stronger than history. We're a voice through the walls. When somebody falls, we're faith for tomorrow. When yesterday calls, every story, every name, every life can change again. Love can reach where bars can't go. That's the prison show. So tune in Friday, 9 to 11, where hope meets hearts and faith meets heaven. Till every voice has found its way, we'll keep broadcasting every Friday.
Listeners should be aware that the following program contains language and audio images which may be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.